Well, I'm finally back. It's been a while, but I am back. And today, I'm going to be doing something different. Monk is a show that started in 2002 and ended in 2010, I believe. And today, I literally finished it like just a couple days ago. So I have an unofficial license to do a Monk Good to Evil. Well, basically, there's going to be three tiers. The good, one below is the gray area, and below is the bad and the evil. And I'm going to be starting with the most good and working my way down to the most evil. Anyway, let's get started. Oh, obviously this is from Wicked Binge. Obviously I got this idea from Wicked Binge. So, without further ado, let's get started. We're not even a minute in and I'm starting. Woohoo! So, who is the gold medal of good? I'd say it's Trudy Monk. Now, although we don't actually see her that much throughout the show, it's still quite clear that she is, of all the characters, first off, she doesn't really do anything that bad. Also, she does a lot of good. She's really a loyal husband. So I'd say, what's described of her? She seems like a very loving wife who's always doing people favors and helping people out. And the reason she was even in the color bomb was because she was doing Ambrose a favor. So honestly, I'd say if anyone deserves the gold medal of good, it's her. Now, the silver medal of good is Lieutenant Disher. Now, Randy Disher is kind of like a goofball character, he doesn't really do that much relevant stuff. Okay, he does a few, but, he's often wrong on stuff. He often makes a lot of mistakes. Honestly, just like Trudy, he never does anything with, real ill intent. Honestly, he always does good stuff, and he's always a nice level sidekick, so I'd say he's deserving of second place. I'd say this is a good spot for him. No, he makes a lot of mistakes, but he's always well-meaning. I'd say this is a good spot. Anyway, finally, rounding out the top three. I just thought something funny. But anyway, wrapping out the top three is Monk's second assistant, Natalie Teager. Now, Natalie Teager is Monk's second assistant, and, oh God. I just hear something thing. Okay, anyway, Natalie Teager is Monk's assistant, and, she's always there trying to help him. She's always there helping him do stuff. She's also kind of a righteous character, like when Monk lies about that thing to not smell trash anymore, lying about something being suicide and really it was a homicide. She tells him to correct it. And she doesn't really do anything with all intent, just like these guys. She's always there to help Monk out, at least in episodes after the school wanted more money. Anyway, I'd say this is a good spot for her at number 3. Do you like how fast-paced this is? I'm trying to keep this a bit more fast-paced since it's going to be long anyway. So now, the fourth most good character in all of Monk is going to a character who, is going to to a very important character. It is going to Benji Fleming. No, it's not her kid, but his first assistant who wanted more money's kid. I know her actress wanted more money. That's the real reason that she became a thing, because her actress wanted more money. Nice fact about the real world of Monk in case you didn't already know that. Anyway, Benji Fleming is kind of a good character, Although we don't really see him that much, most of the time we do see him, he's kind of just tagging along while Monk and Shona do stuff. But he's a very good kid. He tells Shona when certain pictures of her get out that she shouldn't not catch a bad guy just so he doesn't have a bad day at school. Besides that, he also stands up to a kid who's getting bullied. So, overall, he's a very good kid. So I have to put him here in the good tier. He only does 2 really important things after the show. However, besides that, other times he's just shown me a good kid. I'd say he's a pretty good person. Doesn't really do anything bad. I'd say he's deserving of this spot. And now, third main 5 character. Yep, it's this guy. A very important guy. Captain Stottlemeyer. I keep hearing you think it's going to be Monk. Trust me, I'll get to him soon. Just not yet. Now, Captain Stottlemeyer is Monk's former boss, I guess. So basically, he's a police captain. The main reasons he's not any higher, he barely drops out to 5 because he's the first guy who really knows about bad qualities. 1, in the beginning he does kind of overreact when Monk makes mistakes. And the second thing he does kind of make Helen sort of justified to divorce him in that one episode, which he actually does. He wasn't wrong for accusing her of cheating when his only real evidence was a cop. But, a cop saying, yeah, I didn't know, yeah, when he... Okay, I'm not going to spoil episodes and go off topic to be funny, but this character, I'd say, besides some of the bad qualities, he also has a lot of good qualities. He's a very loyal, dedicated police officer. He's doing it to be a hero, and he really does care about Monk. He really does. Besides that, he even was willing to give his badge up when TK thought, maybe I should marry a police officer so I don't get shot and killed. So, I gotta say, though she does end up marrying him anyway, and he doesn't not be a police officer. Honestly, this guy is easily 5th. He has a couple bad things keeping him from, these 4. So, I'd say this is a good spot for him. Barely rounding out the top 5. Yeah, we're pretty good. We're going, a minute per character right now, and a minute for the intro. Anyway, number 6, barely avoiding the top 5, is... Oh yeah, I actually kind of completely forgot about her. She really should be higher than Starmire and Benji, to be fully honest with you. I guess this can be a joke. Yeah, this was definitely intentional. This was not me making a mistake at all. This was not me just completely forgetting this character exists because she's a very forgettable character since she appears in the movie and a single episode of the show. Molly, Trudy's daughter. I forgot about her for comedy, not because I just forgot she existed. Now, Trudy's daughter, Molly, she literally appears in just the final episode when we find out she exists. And yeah, she's shown as a pretty good friend to Monk in that episode, though the main episode, she actually, does, the main thing where she actually, does stuff is the movie. Especially in the fun movies, like the one episode she's in. But, the final one. But, the movie, that's where she actually does stuff. In the movie, her fiancé is killed, and she actually tells Monk that he can just forget about it, because when she sees it's really harming him. She even wants Monk to move to New York with him. He's really caring to Monk when COVID hit, and he became worse than he already is. She helped him, so yeah. I'd say she's a very good character. She doesn't really do anything bad. She's easily deserving of the 4th place. Then we got 5th. The only reason she's not any higher, honestly, is just because we don't really see her enough. You could make an argument she's a bit more good than Natalie, though I wouldn't, because we don't see her as much as her. We don't really have as much to go off of. Yeah, I'd say this is a good spot for number 4. Then number 5 is Benji. Number 6 is Captain Leland Stottlemyre. It could be the other way around, honestly, but Stottlemyre has a couple bad qualities. Anyway, for number 7, we got another character. Okay, I'm just gonna say it. This is long overdue. It's Adrian Monk. No, it's not. April Fools! It's not even April yet. It's March 31st. It would be really funny if this was April Fool's Day, because I fool you guys a lot in this. It's barely not. But it is Sharona Fleming, Monk's 2nd assistant, and also kind of his nurse. Natalie really isn't. But yeah, Sharona Fleming. She appears in the first 36 episodes. We see her a lot less than Natalie, and she's shown to care about Monk. She has a bit more of a temper than Natalie. She gets mad at more stuff than Natalie does, but she's also caring. And she did get Monk through the hard part, which, Besides that, she's also very caring towards her son, Benji. And, I'd say she's pretty good. I don't say about her. She's really caring towards Monk. She's always willing to care for him, help him out, because that's what she's being paid to do. And, both these people, honestly, we know that they could find better jobs, because, they talk about it before, but, they do it because they love him, which is, I guess, adds some points. Anyway, I'd say 7th is a good spot for her. Okay, this isn't a joke. This is not a joke. Monk is here, finally. Number 8. No, I'm not going to pull it back. This is not a joke. I kept using Monk as if we make jokes, but no. He is finally here at number 8. Long overdue. Adrian Monk. Now, you might be wondering, bro, why is he not, at the top? Why is he not, way higher than, Benji and this kid and Trudy's daughter, who some of you might not even know who existed if you didn't actually finish the actual show. Well, he's honestly not that bad of a guy. He's not that... Okay, he's a pretty good guy. He's a very good father figure to Benji, being the only one to believe him when he says someone was killed. Besides that, he's also... He's not a detective for the moolah, since he could probably get paid way more doing like literally anything else. He does it because he wants to help people get closure and get justice for stuff. So I'd say that's a lot of good in him, and he also cares the most about his assistants and this guy, and this guy, and a bit less so, but Julie. However, first off, he's kind of selfish, and you could say that he misses paychecks a lot. You could count that towards his bad qualities. I wouldn't really count that, since normally the only time that he misses a paycheck is when he literally can't pay them, assistant. However, the main reason he's this slow, well, first off, there's that one episode which I honestly hate because it's just really annoying and sad seeing Monk in such a bad light. Where he Natalie causes him to get shot. I'm not gonna go into details because I don't want to make this video really long. But Natalie causes him to get shot, and he basically treats her like a slave. That's basically all I need to know. So yeah, it's and he treats her really badly. Besides that, he is also sometimes selfish and a bit condescending about his fears, even telling Sharona to suck it up when she tells him about his fear of elephants, even though he also has a lot of fears, even more than her. But yeah. Anyway, I would say though that despite quite a few bad qualities, his good qualities way outshine them, so he is deserving of this spot. And just in his honor, I'm going to make the picture a bit less big, just so I can make these two even, because Monk would like that. Anyway, making it an even 10. Who is even 10? It is Nevin. Nevin. Not Nevin Bell. Bro, this guy's name is not Nevin. Kevin. Kevin, like the Minion. Kevin. This guy is Monk's neighbor. He's the only reoccurring character in Monk to have an on-screen death. So that's something. So, but not counting his death, since that doesn't really make a difference on how good this guy is. He's a really good guy. He's that Monk's next to a neighbor, and he's actually a really nice neighbor. He even helps Monk solve a case. In one episode he's in, he helps Monk solve a case when Sharona's with her mother. And besides that, he is kind of a lust. I'm not looking at binge, and I don't feel like doing medals, because I don't even know how to show that thing up, and I just don't feel like doing that. But if I were to give somebody the lust medal, it would be him, because nobody deserves it more than him. Because bro literally is bro lost. First off, bro dated this girl, which I didn't want to say that's a bad thing, but yeah, she almost killed him that one episode, and he lost all his allowed winnings that episode of girl. But so he is kind of a simp, kind of. Still though, I wouldn't say that's a bad quality. The real reason he's only number 10 is because we literally don't see him that much. We don't really see him doing that much good or bad stuff. He does do one or two very good things. He's always a very helpful neighbor to Monk, though he just doesn't do enough. I'm sorry, but Bo does nothing. So Bo doesn't do enough. It's just fight behind. Honestly, I might actually consider him switching places with Benji, because this is the perfect slot spot for Benji. Because he does way less than this guy. Well, I'll keep it like this for now. And now, lucky, another number, another person. It is for number 11. We have gotten Julie. And Julie, guess what day it is? It's home day. Woo, woo, woo! Yeah, you probably understood that reference. If you didn't, then you obviously don't know anything about commercials if you didn't get that reference. But Julie is Natalie's daughter. Unlike Benji, she does a little bit more. she's a lot more rebellious than Benji. Like when she runs away from home so she can be the model of a killer, although she didn't really know she was a killer. She didn't really understand any of why Natalie told her to stop being a model because she didn't really understand he was a killer. But yeah, besides that, she also leaves the boyfriend when somebody cute approaches her. Still though, she's still a pretty nice kid. However, she doesn't do a lot of really nice things. I mean, she's for the most part a pretty nice and kind person. However, we don't really see her doing that much, which is why she's here. I was gonna put his therapist. They're both tied because honestly, they do like the same stuff. They're both tied, but I might honestly put them a bit higher since they do a bit more than Julie. Julie, I saw you a little bit, but you just do like nothing that you don't really do that much good stuff. Okay, fine. 12 is Nevin Bell and Stanley Campbell, who died in this trailer so this guy came. Dr. Kroger and Dr. Ding Dong Ding. I don't know if that's Dr. Bell's name. Yeah, I think it is. Dr. Bell. Honestly, though, these people are really just as therapists. We know they're good people. However, we don't really see them. The reason they're kind of low, you can make an argument that these people are literally pure neutral. Though we see them doing good stuff, they're always there to help Monk out, even though that's kind of their job. And Dr. Bell even continues to see Monk after he retires and stops seeing all of his other patients. He still sees Monk because he cares about him. You know. Anyway, they're both really good people. They seem like good people. However, we don't really see much of the personal life. So they're here at number 12. Well, no, number 10. Number 10, though. Then we got Julie. And Julie. And now, honestly, no, Ambrose is honestly higher than Julie. Yeah, we got Ambrose. Ambrose is Monk's brother. He's a pretty nice guy. We only see him in like 2 episodes. I mean, he's mentioned a lot more, though he's only really in like 2 episodes. And those 2 episodes, he does honestly not that much. He's shown as Monk, but like in some ways maybe a bit better, in some ways way worse. But yeah, he's kind of a nice guy. He's way more worried than Monk is, so that can kind of sound as like not. And he's kind of honestly a pure neutral character, though he is really nice. He seems like kind of a nice guy. You know, he seems very forgiving. He seems kind of bad. You know, he seems kind of like, you know, a nice guy, you know. I mean, what does he even do? What does this guy do? Like, no, I seriously want to know. What does this guy do in the show? Like, I completely forgot what this guy even did. I'm pretty sure he's a nice guy. We've seen like 2 episodes. He is really waiting for his dad to come back. He is really forgiving of his dad for leaving, so that's a pretty good thing. Even still thinking his dad would come home, which he ended up coming. He ended up seeing Monk. You didn't see him, though. He probably did eventually. I mean, you didn't see him, though. At least not on screen. He saw Monk, though. But yeah, I would say that... Why am I not playing this guy in this? Like, what does this guy do in the show? Like, I honestly forgot what this guy even did. Though, I mean, I remember he's a pretty nice guy. He seems like kind of a caring brother to Monk. He seems like a caring brother to Monk in most way he can. You know? I'd say that, you know, I'd say he's good. I'd say his good qualities outweigh, like, I'd say he has good in him. He doesn't really have any evil in him. Does he do anything like that bad? No, he doesn't, but he doesn't do anything that good either. Though, I mean, I guess he's a pretty caring brother to Monk, I guess. So, I guess that counts. He's here. Maybe I'll consider playing this guy last. I'll actually consider it. But anyway, we got for kind of an unlucky number, 13. 13. We have, yeah, it's Starliner's 2 on-screen love interests. Kaylene, or TK, reminds me of my ex-science teacher and now exploring technology teacher and non-cool teacher, GK. But yeah, TK. Yeah, I'd say she's definitely way more good than Kaylene. Why is anyone above Ambrose, honestly? Okay, I'll move Julie here. I'll move her here. And I'll move you here. Okay, so Julie, you know why she's so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, no, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I'll explain Karen later. But first we got TK. Now TK is Salmaya's final on Sweet Love, and seems like she's still married to him in the movie. Which, congratulations, dude. Congratulations, fake guy who's in a TV show and not even real. You actually have a wife and then divorced you. Cool. But yeah, we only see her in like a couple episodes at the very end. And the main bad thing is that she does decide to leave him when it seems like she might at least be slightly inconvenienced by having a cop husband. So she does come around the end after talking to Natalie, though. Yeah, honestly though, TK's really nice. She's nice. She's considerate of Monk when she knows he might be a bit upset about the fact that her name is Trudy. Her first name is Trudy. However, though, she's still very nice. You know, she's a pretty caring person towards Stahlmeyer, and she doesn't leave him. That's cool. You know, she's a nice person. The only reason she's this slow is because like we don't really see her that much. However, when we do see her, she's a pretty good character. Now, Karen. One of the only Karens in the world who can be in a good tier. Okay, fine, most Karens are good. I don't know why Karen is automatically associated with a bad person, because most Karens you see aren't even named Karen, and most people you see named Karen aren't really Karens. But you know, Karen is, we first see her in like season 1, no, I don't know what episode, and she started off as like kind of a naggy wife, nagging about someone getting food from a farmer's market, so the kids don't eat foods like GMOs or something. But yeah, besides that, she's kind of a naggy wife, but she also cares about him, and she also cares about the world's oldest man. He said that she really wants people to investigate his death, because it definitely wasn't a homicide. The death of a like 100-something-year-old man. Even though Monk did prove it wasn't. But yeah, I would say that I'd say this is a good spot for her. What spot is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, 12. No, 13. Well, a lot of you guys probably clicked off. Thanks for staying if you stayed this far. But yeah, Karen is here. Oh, I keep making mistakes. Okay, so Karen is number 13, I think. Bro, no, I'm not counting again. Wherever she is, she's barely avoiding the end of the good tier because, honestly, I feel like she does overreact a lot. Although she most of the time has good intent, and she does care for a lot of people, she did honestly way overreact to divorce Stahlmeyer when he accused her of having an affair. Even though Stahlmeyer is also kind of in the wrong to accuse her of having an affair when all the real quote-unquote evidence he had was a police officer saying, yeah, I'm dating you, yeah. Yeah, though, honestly, though, I'd say she's just kind of a naggy, kind of not that great person, but, you know, she's still good. She knows her time means well, so I'd say she's, barely in good tier. And then there's Ambrose, who does, like, a couple good things. He seems like a caring brother, enough to be in the good tier. And now, we're in the people who aren't really good, but aren't really bad, and there's only, like, 3. There's 3. The gray area. I'd say the most good gray area person of these 2 years, drumroll please, Harold Crenshaw. So, Harold, I don't know when we first see him. You know, he's seen as like kind of, besides like, I don't know, Dale the Whale, he's one of, no, I say he's a worse enemy of Monk and Dale the Whale. Well, however, I'm not going to do that, but he is probably one of Monk's worst enemies. Yeah, he is. He is Monk's worst enemy, I'd say. Either him or Dale the Whale. But yeah, he's one of Monk's worst enemies. He's in a way kind of worse than, he's in a way kind of better than him, but also way worse than him in other ways. Yeah. So, although Monk does cause some of the conflicts between these 2 people, a lot of it is also caused by Harold. So yeah, Harold Crenshaw. However, besides being kind of a mean bully jerk guy towards Monk a lot of the times, even making fun of him and telling him to quit being in Dr. Bell's therapy group. The one, he does care about his son, even lying about being a superhero, and that means he saves for the killer, just so that his son can have someone to be proud of. You know, I think that's a good thing. I think that's good. Besides, he does end up actually leaving Dr. Bell and finding a new therapist just so Monk can have him all by himself. Even though, the more you think about it, the more you realize that he basically helped Monk scam an insurance company. If you really think about it. Yeah, I'm just playing around with the size of this. Anyway, let's just put him here. He is the most good, because of those good qualities he has. I say he deserves to be here in the gray area, though not in the good tier, I'd say. Now, who is this spot? Is it Srona's sister, or is it Monk's obsessed fan? Bro. Yeah. The fact that I'm heavily trying to not have this my thing automatically ready to go, and we're not playing her here, kind of shows you it's Marcy. She is basically the definition of pure neutral. While she doesn't do anything really that bad or mean throughout the show, she's also she does to most people, including the people that she's overly obsessed with. She's just an insane stalker. She is the definition of an obsessed stalker fan. She loves to stalk Monk, even creating a whole website dedicated to him. So yeah, kind of creepy. She's really creepy, and she follows him. She's really creepy towards Monk and the other people who she likes to stalk. However, she doesn't really do anything that malicious. Even to the people she's stalking, she doesn't really do anything that mean or bad to them. So I'd say she's literally the perfect neutral. And we got another perfect neutral, Srona's sister, Gail. Now, Gail Armstrong, I'm just going to call her that because I think it's funny. Gail Armstrong is in I don't know, a couple episodes. Now, let's talk about the good. One, she's always willing to babysit Benji, even letting Monk and Srona come in when they need it. So she's always willing to let them come, which is pretty caring and nice of her. However, she's also kind of creepy. Yeah, she's actually very creepy. Now, one thing she tries to steal, if you watch the episode she's in, you'd kind of see on commission. Maybe she should be a bit high up in the Marcy because of that one. Good thing that she's also kind of a creepy stalker person too, kind of like Marcy. I mean, she is willing to help Srona help out with Benji when she needs it, which is really good of her. I would say they're both kind of equal. Maybe she's a bit better, though. I'd say Marcy's maybe a bit better. She does try to steal someone's girlfriend. She's also just kind of a weird, creepy person. However, she also is supportive of Srona, letting her, Monk, and Benji stay with her. And Benji stay with her when they need it. Honestly, though, I feel like she's the perfect neutral character. There's some good in her, but there's also bad in her, so I'd say she's literally weird stuff in her. I'd say she's the perfect neutral character, just like Marcy. Though, I mean, I guess she's not as bad of a stalker as Marcy. It's just a bit more on-screen good stuff, so maybe, I don't know. I'll have her here. Tell me what you think about these two, if you've made it this far. If you made it this far, please subscribe to my channel. It would help me out a lot. I really want to hit 100 subs by the end of the year, so please subscribe. I appreciate every single one who subscribes. Anyway, we're down to the final two. After that really quick gray area, we are down to the final tier, the bad and the evil. No, I'm not counting every single one-off criminal that Monk has, because basically almost every episode has one. I'm only going to be counting the characters who are either reoccurring and have some plot relevance, and have some really big plot relevance, or are in the movie. So starting off, of the reoccurring antagonists, I'd say the least bad. I don't know why there's a page there. I'd say the least bad is actually Stottlemeyer's other love interests, besides one we don't see on screen and those two I just mentioned. What's her name? Linda Foscow. Now, Linda Foscow is shown as, well, we first see her in the episode where Natalie decides to make Monk a private PI. And in that episode, she seems as kind of this nice woman who does real estate. She meets Stottlemeyer, she decides, ooh, I love this guy, and they start dating. And that's the main reason she's only here, is because before she decides to kill her partner and after, she actually really did care about Stellmeyer. She really did. However, she killed her partner, not for any good reason. He was stealing her customers, and she didn't want to lose any moolah. So she basically killed her partner so she could have her customers to herself and a moolah to herself. So yeah, she killed her partner, which is the only reason she's here, is because she did kill her partner. And that is kind of a bad thing. That's kind of a bad thing, at least like sort of a bad thing. But you know, I would say that although she did kill her partner, she's not. First off, she only does one murder, which is not more than we can say for literally all of these people. Or at least she only tries to do one more. This guy does only one, but he tries to do more. However, I'd say because of that, and the fact that she truly did love Leland, I'd say she's the least bad of the monk antagonists here. And now, barely avoiding the medals of evil is Sheriff Rollins. Now, when we first see him in the season 6 finale, he's shown as just a sheriff doing his job. He's a sheriff doing his job, you know, helping out the community, I guess, and capturing Monk when he supposedly thinks Monk did a murder. When in reality, he framed Monk for doing the murder, killed Frank Nunn, and, you know, wanted to do all that because he was going to get well for moolah. So, yeah. So, he tried to kill at least 2 people, which is already worse than Linda. Besides that, he killed Frank Nunn, he tried to kill the governor. Besides that, there's not anyone we really see him caring about. There's no real visible good qualities. Maybe he has a family we don't know about. I don't know. But he is probably, because he tries to do more harm than Linda does, and it was the only one we don't see him caring about. I'd say he's here. The only reason he's not any lower is because he is just a minion. I'd say these people aren't kind of like that. I'd say this is a good spot for him. Now, the silver medal of evil is going to this man, the villain from the movie. I forgot what his name is. Now, this guy, he wanted to kill his business partner, probably so he could have the business all himself. And in doing so, he also killed a news reporter, aka Molly's fiance. Okay. So, you know, kind of cover up what he did because he was getting too close to truth. He also tried to kill monks. That's 3 murders he wanted to do, which is even worse than him. However, he didn't want to get an innocent man in jail, at least. You know, that guy really doesn't care. Maybe he's a bit less bad than Sheriff Rollins. Okay, fine. Because I mean, he does try and not kill people by offering them money to be silent about the killings he's done. But, you know, and besides, I guess his ambitions weren't as bad. Okay, maybe they were. I don't know. I'd say Sheriff Rollins is maybe a bit worse. But yeah, this guy is still really bad. He killed some people because he wanted to tell business to himself and so he could cover up the murder he did. So that's pretty bad. So I'd say the only reason he's not in the top 3 is because he doesn't do as much as the top 3. And I'd say Sheriff Rollins takes the silver medal. No, the bronze medal. And now, who is second? Who is the worst? Since showing who's second is going to be the worst, but I'll do an explanation for the first after the second. But I'd say the second most evil character is the man who killed Trudy Monk. Yeah, you really should finish the show before watching this. Ethan Rickover. I mean, we didn't see this guy in the show, so at least it's not a really bad spoiler since he's not in the show before the season finale for some reason. But yeah, Ethan Rickover he's a judge who was having an affair with Trudy. So yeah, he basically killed to cover up an affair, which in my opinion, killing to cover up the fact he betrayed your lifelong partner is honestly worse than killing for money in my opinion. So that's already something. Besides that, he also killed the midwife and tried to kill Molly, I guess, the baby. So yeah, that's really bad. So I think he tried to kill 4 people in total, which is way worse than these people. And one of them was, I think, a baby, so that's really bad. This guy's really bad. Oh yeah, he tried to kill Monk too. But yeah, I mean, he did a lot of really bad stuff. He's a really bad guy. However, he's not as bad as Dale the Whale, at least in my opinion. Dale the Whale is amongst other lifelong enemy, I guess. He's only in like 3. He's actually, no, one appears in more episodes than him, I think. But yeah, he only appears in like 3. You know, he's actually played by a different actor each time, which is kind of cool, I guess. But yeah, Dale the Whale is, amongst other villains, he does a lot of really bad stuff. He tried to kill at least, like, I think, he killed a judge to cover up his murder. Then he tried to kill the governor, and he wanted to London. So that's like 4 murders he wanted to do. I'm pretty sure he killed the judge to cover up for murders. That's like a 5th. So a lot of murders, even worse than these guys. Besides that, he also, since he owns like a lot of, you know, San Francisco, he also bought Monk safe houses at the time, and actually knew about Ethan Rickover, but he was hiding it just to taunt Monk. At least I think so. I mean, it is implied that he knew about Ethan Rickover and that he hired the person to kill Trudy. However, he hid that from Monk just to tie him. So yeah, he does, honestly, he probably does way more than this guy. Besides that, he only does it for his own personal gain. At least Bill might have felt at least kind of bad about killing Trudy and his midwife. However, he was doing it because he made some mistakes in life. This guy, all he wanted was power and money. So I'd say he's worse. He is worse than all these people. Dale the Whale is the most evil guy in Monk. So, there you have it. We went all the way from Trudy, the most good character, all the way down to Dale the Whale. If you enjoyed the video, please subscribe and like the video. If you like the video, that will make the algorithm show some more people so more people can enjoy it too. Anyway, that's all for this video. Bye.